Hey guys, ankhgaming back with you again, and we're not in Alara, we're in Ravnica. If you remember last time, we saw that we are going to Ravnica yet again, aka returning to Ravnica. Now, I'm kind of shocked we didn't do Mirrodin as one of the planes, but let's go. We could have fought a Johnny on Mirrodin, that would have made a lot of sense, actually. Because I think he's from Mirrodin, right? Excuse me, but nonetheless, it's time to duel Yeva. Yeva's a new legendary green chick in M13 for green and 2. She has flash maybe? But regardless, she's a 4/4 that gives all your other creatures flash. All green creatures flash that you control. Creature cards have flash, whatever, I don't know the wording. But either way, she's pretty sweet, and she's a 4/4. That's pretty huge. I don't know why she's a 4/4. Thragtusk, also a new card. We're going to be playing them with our Obedient Dead deck that we just recently modified. Added that public execution if you do remember. Continue. And we have a Mutilate, a Shade, and a Corrupt. This hand is bonkers if we don't die quickly. Mutilate's probably our best spell in the deck, in my opinion. Quite possibly the best spell. It's basically Black Day of Judgment, aka, why can't I think of its name? You know, that card. What is it called? Damnation. There we go, Damnation. And we also have a creature light hand. Liliana's Shade, we could play on turn 4, but we'll probably Mutilate if she drops some stuff for us. She looks like she would. She's kind of elfish looking, so you'd expect some elves. That guy's a 2/1, he's pretty good. Aggressive. I'm gonna go ahead and sign in blood myself. I'm gonna have to discard probably, but I have a lot of land. There we go. We're gonna discard a land here. We have Infest and Befoul now, so I mean, yeah, we're just going value train on this chick. Discard. Go. Go ahead and bash me. Got it. Play something for 3 that has less than 2 power, please, or 2 toughness, please. That works. So our Infest is going to be the good old 2-for-1 that we love to see here. We also have the option of just befouling this land, and I can't wait to do that because that would take 7. That's too much, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta Infest. Drawing a second Liliana Shade's not the greatest, but the Island Tutor, or the Swamp Tutor, is pretty good for our 2 top spells, so that's fine. If he doesn't do anything powerful, like a good creature and doesn't play land, that's a good... It's not a good creature, but it's fine. It's basically a green cantrip that can sometimes have additional benefit. Did not play land, so... Just because we can, we're going to go ahead and befoul. I don't need the Shade yet. I don't want to play the Shade at all in a lot of ways, because there's no way I can save the Shade when I Mutilate. But if he doesn't play land this turn, then we will Shade it up. 1 Shade. Ouch. He has no land. She, I guess, would be the correct word. We'll Shade and get ourselves a Swamp. There we go. Play a Swamp. Now this guy has Death Touch, so he basically trades my Shade no matter what. So in most situations what we're going to do is we will just trade our Shade for his Death Touch guy. Seems like a bad deal, but we got a land out of it. So we will block. I could have killed the 1/1. Not worried about it, honestly. It's a good one. With that in hand, do I Shade? No, we Gorgon. Go ahead and Gorgon. Shade is a faster clock, but I will want to cast the Gorgon either way. So this actually presents more damage next turn. So it presents a better clock. Because if I play Shade, I would only get to attack. Played Shade, I would only attack for 2 with Shade. This guy will attack for 3. And this guy attacks through anything he could possibly play. He could have played the 4/5 for 3, and I would have been able to attack through it still, if I wanted to. Interesting. I think we go ahead and drop this guy too. The reasoning here is I'm probably not going to have to use Mutilate this game. And I will attack. Oh yeah. Get in there. Probably not going to need it because between Incremental Blight and Corrupt, we're going to control the board, even if you play something good. And we got him on a pretty tough to block situation. This guy you can't block for the most part. The Death Touch 3/6 is huge. Alright, we just call that Boar and the Moose. The 3/3 that comes with 1/1. These guys are really tough to block. And I have enough mana to pump them indefinitely. Sure, block him and pump. If he has a giant growth, that's fine. I pressed stop timer. You guys saw that. I pressed stop timer. Super bogus. I hate that. I hate that. I'm gonna just start pumping before I block. Now, he could have an overrun, and I'm not going to use my mana, so let's just go ahead and corrupt players. Yeba. Odds of me drawing a land next turn are pretty low. I mean, actually, they're pretty good, but I'm saying pretty low. That attack, I think, is greedy, unless she has something good in her hand. Thragtusk would be a good one. Primodox, that's kind of cool, but it's not good. I did that in the pre-release with the Acidic Slime. That, on the other hand, was good. So, we just attack. Those are awful blocks. The reason this is an awful block is even if he giant growths this guy or something, it still dies. I would have switched the blocks. That would have forced me to use more mana on my Shade. Just, if you're going to block, it's your best potential played. If you're going to double block. In my opinion, he should have just thrown the 1/1 in front of this guy. Acidic Slime does not matter. You're dead. We'll do this anyways. Why not? 1, 2, 3. And victory! Stop timer. Let me pump. So annoying that when I missed that. Well, this looks like it's going to be a fast victory, guys. And I know normally I only do 1 duel per video. I think we're gonna do 2 today. What do we unlock? Reaver Demon. Not a good one, actually, so let's cut that Reaver Demon. I don't like that card. Alright, so if you didn't see it, Reaver Demon. When he enters the battlefield, if cast from your hand, destroy all non-artifact, non-black creatures, they can't be regenerated. For 8 mana. Compare that to Gristlebrand, who's recently been printed. That card sucks. Save and quit. So let's go back to the campaign, And we're going to be facing Chandra. Should be a fairly easy fight. She's basically a burn deck, but we have too much stuff that gains life. Snap Judgments, we'll do that encounter next time when we fight Jace. So ideally Jace would be the hardest fight here, but if it's like his deck that I've seen before, it's just a mill deck, it's not exciting. Rah! Chandra plays her Phoenix. The Firebrand. Alright, how tall is she? 5'6", 130 pounds? Not bad. It's about pretty much exactly what my wife is. My wife is a little older than that. And Pyromancy is probably my wife's magic too. So there we go. She likes creatures born in flame. My wife likes... I don't think the flame is much. It's actually a 2-land hand that I think is keepable. We just need one more land, and we actually have basically essentially a 5-land hand. Which turns on the Incremental Blight, which is really good against aggro. Icy Manipulator, also good against aggressive decks. Better against controlling decks, honestly, but it's good against aggro decks too. The reason it's good against controlling decks is they usually only have like that one threat to beat you with, or a couple threats, not usually a bunch at a time, so Icy just really makes it tough for them to win. Ooh, destroy target artifact. That's not what we wanted to see. Well, if he destroys this, I'm not so sad. So we'll wait to run out the Icy. We'll run this out first. And if he doesn't destroy an artifact and we get a chance to kill that guy, we probably just do. This guy coming down on turn 3 is so much stronger than turn 4. Would I trade here? Not at all. Not at all against that guy either. I don't think I attack. I think I just go ahead and sign in blood myself. Ooh, good ones. There we go. Let's plop that bad boy into play. Now, we will actually trade our Chandra's Phoenix, or our Liliana Spectre, for pretty much anything. Okay, that's not actually good for you, comparatively. Don't result damage this turn. Okay. Phoenix. That's not a good one to trade with, honestly. But we will do it. Actually, no I won't. Not this turn. We're going to get full value out of our Incremental Blight this coming turn, and we're at a very high life total yet. So, Incremental Blight, 1, 2, and 3. So Chandra's down to 2 cards. And so basically she's kind of down 4 cards to us right now. Okay, 5-4, that's kind of useless. And do I just demon? I think I just demon. If we can deal with my demon, that's fine. What card do we want? Nighthawk is really good against burn decks. Mutilate? I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. We want Corrupt. It's always Corrupt. Now, if I'd already had Corrupt, I'd get Tendrils or something else against a red deck, but Tendrils probably the second best card I have. Corrupt is just the nuts. You gain 6 life in a match against a red deck, and you basically already won. Alright, 3 damage target player. Get your Phoenix back. Irrelevant. Now, this, he should have saved. Okay, I want to look at your graveyard. Should have attacked with his 5/4 and then tried to Searing Sphere my demon out if I blocked. Which I wouldn't block, obviously. Can we just kill him? 6. He's just dead. No, no, no. Cancel. Attack. Boom, boom, boom. It'll cost me 5, so I'll have 2. Make it a 3. Nope, can't attack with that guy. If he takes all this, we just win. Computer probably will block, yeah. Wisely so. So instead of killing the computer, since we can't, we'll play this. Chandra, you lose some life. And I'll actually go ahead and play the Icy, because I will chump block with my Shade, no problem. Because he's dead corrupt, so I just have to not die from 12, which is pretty easy. And we're gonna block the Shade just because. Somehow he gained life, which red decks don't do. I would want to have the flyer to get him. But let's go ahead and get Chandra. Players, Chandra. Now if he had a redirect, he could have beat me there. She could have beat me there. Rise from the Grave, cool. That's a decent one. Most of the decks I've played against, though, it's not good. So I'm gonna leave the Rise from the Grave in. I'm gonna cut the 4/1 can't block. If I still have another one of those in the deck. I do not. In that case, what do we cut? I think we probably cut a Shade. Yeah, let's remove you. Alright, save deck. Back. I don't actually like Zombify that much or Rise from the Grave, but I think we can use it. So that's gonna be it for this time, guys. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time for more Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013.